Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your daily advice for December 7th, 2016. Welcome back to everyone who's been here before and welcome to those of you who are new. This is a general reading looking at the energies that surround us at this time, what we need to know about these energies in order to use them for our highest good. And if we are looking at energies, these are going to play out in very different ways for very different people. And so I always encourage everyone to keep an open mind and take away the message of the reading and then apply it to your own situation if you feel that it speaks to that. So let's have a look at what is coming up for us today, what the message is for us today. The first card that we have representing the influence of the past on our current situation, so where we're coming from when it comes to what we're dealing with today, this is the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is a card that talks about emotional maturity, emotional stability. It is also a focus on our relationships, whether they're romantic or to do with work or to do with friends and family. And being the diplomat, okay, this could also represent when we are the advisor, or when we are the person people go to for advice or for guidance or for support. And with the King of Cups, it just says that we have been trying our best to be there for people in our lives. We value our relationships. We value the people who love us and we love them. And we always try to give as much as we can for everyone. The King of Cups can also represent working towards finding peace, finding calm, finding stability. It also feels like finding high ground. I don't know what that means necessarily, but I heard high ground in my head. Overcoming difficulties, overcoming obstacles, being self-sufficient also comes up with this energy. This is also really trying hard to find a way to listen to our intuition more, to trust it, to use it more in our lives. Okay, because we're very, very intuitive. Our gut feelings tell us things all the time, give us guidance all the time. For others of us, this could also be a focus on our spirituality and starting some sort of spiritual practice, whether it's a meditation practice or working with cards or healers or healing work or energetic work, anything like that. And this is where we're coming from. The energy for today is the Knight of Swords. So with the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Swords is swift change, is what I feel. It feels like we're coming from a place of calm or focusing on calm or trying to find calm, trying to regroup, trying to heal ourselves or those around us in as much as we can with the King of Cups. And we've found a little safe place, safe haven for ourselves in our comfort zone, okay? We've defined or redefined our comfort zone. With the Knight of Swords today, this is an energy that really takes us out of our comfort zones because things happen really quickly and we need to keep up, all right? So for today, we're going to have to take action with something with the Knight of Swords. It is a knight, so it is a card of action. And with swords, we have to use our head. We have to be quick on our feet. We have to think about the bigger picture, make decisions real quick, and then act on them. Okay, so I feel that, it's kind of two different opposing energies, if you will, coming from this calm place of we've just found our place or we've just found our flow, and we're taking it slow, and we're taking it easy. And then with the Knight of Swords, things just shift for us today. The energy shifts. Things start to move a lot quicker. Things are starting to change. We hear things or things happen that call us to action. Okay, we have to act. We have to keep up. We have to step up our game. Also comes up with the Knight of Swords. And so I feel it's finding the balance, okay? Because it can also be that with this comfort zone that we've created for ourselves, it can be a comfort zone or it is a comfort zone until it turns into a little box that we put ourselves in and then we try to stay in that box, or a place of limitation, where we limit ourselves, where we say, you know what, I'm only comfortable to go this far, and then I don't know, so I'm not going to go. And so we end up, if we're in that comfort zone for too long, we end up holding ourselves back from things. And so with the Knight of Swords, I feel like this is happening to take us out of our comfort zones, to ask us to overcome limitations, to overextend, okay, to open our minds, to expand our world or expand our universe, whatever that means, okay, for you, and to just get going with something. All right, I feel that you may have been working towards something and you thought you had more time, and so you were taking your time with things and taking things slow and all of that. And with the Knight of Swords today, this is, yeah, you got it, let's go. So it's almost like, oh, hold on, I need a minute to catch up. But if you do find yourself in this kind of a situation, remember, your comfort zone is your comfort zone only until it becomes a little cage or a little prison, okay, that keeps you stuck there, and it keeps you from moving forward and expanding and growing. So try to embrace whatever the Knight of Swords brings you today. Try to embrace and do the best you can with it. I feel like there's going to be some really good opportunities for moving forward, for breaking new ground, for success coming up with this Knight of Swords, but we will have to act quickly, all right? And so I feel like that's why these cards are coming up together. They're saying, yes, it's okay, we found our comfort zone, we've been there for a while, and it's been wonderful, but now that we've regrouped and recharged our batteries and kind of calmed our energy, things are starting to pick up for us, and it's important that we keep up, all right? And the energy that we're moving into tomorrow with is the Two of Coins. So with the Two of Coins, this is definitely looking at our options, taking on an additional something, okay, whether it's taking on a new job, taking on a new hobby, taking on a new business venture, all right? I feel that we are growing, we are expanding, okay, we are adding to our worlds. And then the key becomes keeping the balance between what we do for others, what we do for ourselves, between how much time and energy we invest in our jobs and how much time and energy we invest in ourselves or our families or our social circles, and so on and so forth. When we expand, grow, and add things, people, situations to our lives, the issue does become keeping the balance, keeping that healthy balance, all right, where actually we are keeping everything in the air successfully, and we're drawing in success from all those things or situations or relationships, whatever the case may be. We're seeing rewards from all of them, and we are slowly but surely growing in all those directions, as opposed to allowing for our energy to be taken away, and then we have taken on a lot more than we can handle. We weren't able to manage it properly, and we end up being exhausted and drained, okay? So if you are taking on a new job, let's say, or an additional job, again, just make sure you keep the balance. Make sure you don't forget about your health, absolutely. Make sure you have time for yourself. Make sure you have time for your loved ones. If you are starting your own business and you're working another job as well until you get this going, be mindful of how much time and energy you spend on the job and on your business. And also don't forget about your health, and don't forget about your loved ones or your hobbies or your passion, whatever you do to recharge your batteries and so on and so forth. So I feel that things are starting to shift for us in a very positive direction, but things are going to be starting to move really, really quickly. And so we are going to have to step out of our comfort zones. We are going to have to keep up with the energies, take on more, and as much as we can handle, of course. Don't overextend, and then keep the balance with everything so that we grow as opposed to wasting energy and wasting resources. And our guidance card says a similar thing. We have Violet, create a balanced life, and the number is 45. So for a lot of us, we've been searching for balance, all right, and we have found it. We have found emotional balance. We have found the calm with the King of Cups, and now things are growing, now things are expanding. It's almost like when you go to the next stage, you go to the next level, and at first it can be a bit scary and intimidating because it's new and you don't know what's going on. So you try to learn as much as you can and make sure that you get to a point where you're comfortable, and then you put in some work to stay comfortable, And what happens next is you have to go to the next stage. And again, you're starting over. It's new, it's exciting, it's interesting. You don't know what's going on. You're going to have to work towards finding your comfortable spot. But then you grow, you evolve. The next stage comes along, and so on and so forth. So this is just saying it's a natural process. Don't fear change. Things are moving in a positive direction. Try to keep up with the energy. Don't hold yourself back. All right? Try to use the options that are provided to you. Try to use all the opportunities, or as many opportunities as you can handle with this energy. And always, always, in everything that you do, remember to keep the balance, because that's key to success, abundance, in the long run. All right? And a very healthy life and a very balanced life. And with 45 here, it adds up to a 9, so it talks about completion. So definitely we are kind of graduating and moving up, definitely moving to the next level, to the next stage with whatever this is that it talks about for you, that the energy talks about for you. And they're just saying, it's a natural transition, and it's actually a very positive one, because it tells you that you've come a long way, you've gotten as much as you can from the current stage, and it's time to level up. All right, so it's kind of rewarding in itself. And new beginnings coming up, definitely moving towards abundance, prosperity, long-term success, long-term gain, but definitely with balance on the mind. Okay, that's how we get there, and that's how we keep evolving, keep growing. So that's the message that we have for today. I hope that it makes sense, and I hope that it helps. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching my videos, for liking them, for sharing them, for commenting. I do appreciate all your support, for following me on Instagram, whatever it is you do to support me, even if you just send positive thoughts my way. I do appreciate it, and I send lots of love to everyone. And I hope the message helps you today, and I hope we all have a wonderful day ahead. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care.